So, pizza can be vegetarian, but if you really want that fatty, beautiful unctuousness, you sometimes have to turn carnivore on it. So making a perfect meat pizza, it's a balance of flavors, and there's lots of different types of meats you can put on there. And there's a couple of rules that you want to approach the meat with. So first of all, what works great for pizza is really thinly sliced cured meats. So things like pancetta, which is the smoky, sometimes herby, rolled stomach of a pork. So it's a pork belly, basically bacon. We have soppressata, which is like, studded with chilies, a little bit of cracked pepper, so it's a little bit spicy. It's what we think about when we think about pepperoni. And then, of course, a little prosciutto, which is salty, it's really, really fatty, and it really just makes the whole thing sing. But you don't have to have cured meats. You can look to cooked meats too. The whole idea is that you have 7 minutes in the oven to cook through whatever you need to cook. So putting raw sausage on your pizza is not really an option. You need to cook through the sausage. And so it just kind of re-warms in the oven. Same thing goes for chicken, and including seafood most of the time. Shrimp can kind of carry over, and mussels as well as other shellfish. But for the most part, any meat that's raw form, you're going to need to cook before you throw in the oven. So today we're going to make a little bit of a meat lover's pizza. And you kind of just take the different forms of meat and you kind of just let them work for you. So a little bit of olive oil on my pizza. I always do this just to keep the crust a little bit more crispy and just a little bit more exciting as well. All right. Some great kosher salt right over the top. Awesome. And with this, I'm gonna go with a little bit of my hot soppressata. So this is spicy. I don't even want to see the bottom of this pizza. I just want to kind of coat every inch with this beautiful, it's kind of fatty, spicy cured meat. So a nice layer of that. Now, if I was gonna hit it with the pancetta or a smoky bacon, it might be a little too fatty. So just a little bit of saltiness from the prosciutto, and with this, I just kind of tear it and just kind of let it fall wherever it does naturally, just kind of in waves. If I put the prosciutto down flat, sometimes it has the tendency just to bake right into the soppressata, and by doing this, it gives it a little bit more character, kind of comes out at whoever's eating it. Kind of makes you want to dive in a little bit more. Some beautiful caramelized onions just dotted around. Awesome. And if the chili wasn't enough for you, because it wasn't for me, just a little bit of chili flake right over the top, crushed in my fingers, right over there. And then how about a little fresh oregano as well? That looks beautiful. Now, just a little bit of cheese to offset, the fattiness of the meat. You can really get close to overwhelming your pie by just piling on a lot of meat. So just be careful. That looks awesome. And then this one is gonna get just a touch of cheese before it hits the oven. Another touch of salt, a little bit of something to tie the whole thing together. Look how gorgeous that looks. A swig of olive oil. And this is going on your pizza stone at home for about 7 minutes at 500 degrees. My beautiful meat pizza has been going for about 7 to 8 minutes. I'm gonna give it a check real quick. Yes. Grab the parchment and everything. Oh my gosh, look at that. Incredible. So I'm gonna hold the parchment down, let the pie just slide. Now, with this bad boy, the way to finish it up is some really, really good, dark, grassy olive oil. Just kind of painted it around the outside. Awesome. This looks beautiful. A little bit of smoked Maldon salt. It kind of emulates being outside in a brick oven, which is a really nice flavor to add. And then some good Parmesan for our salt, and also a little creamy. And on this pizza, I held back with the tomato sauce. I didn't add it, but that's because I really wanted the meat to be pronounced. I wanted to sing off the pizza. And if you're a carnivore like me, it doesn't get much better than that.